A Sioux Falls man accused of raping a woman for nearly 5 years returned to court Tuesday afternoon.
According to court documents, Kyle Huff began sexually assaulting the victim when she was just 17 years old. In court Tuesday, a judge read a report from a mental health professional who evaluated Huff and found he is not competent enough to aid in his own defense.
According to state law, that means Huff will be placed in a restoration to competency program for up to 4 months. Following treatment, the case may be able to move forward.
In addition, Huff's wife, Amanda Huff, is charged with abuse or neglect of a disabled adult and misprision of a felony.
The South Dakota State Legislature has approved a proposed men's prison in Northeast Sioux Falls.
In the Senate, it passed with a bare minimum of needed support, 24 votes.
Allocate this money to build a new facility for a department that, to put it kindly, is in chaos. I don't think anybody here can deny that.
The issue is complex, but I think the decision is really simple. This is the best package that's going to come together. This task force went through every step of this and looked at every possibility.
In the House, the legislation passed with 4 votes more than the bare minimum needed.
A short time later, the governor signed the bill.
In the wake of President Trump's announcement tying acetaminophen use while pregnant to autism, doctors are reassuring people of its safety.
One study involving 2.5 million kids found no link between the two.
The best thing we can do is to understand that there are people out in the world that do live on the autism spectrum, and our job should be to embrace those folks and make sure that we're doing everything that we can to help them thrive and do well in the world that we all live in.
Dr. Cowles says Tylenol is still considered the safest option for pregnant moms with a fever or pain.
Well, now let's get a check on our weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
All right. Good morning, Summer. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at a warm day today. You know, temperatures will make the 70s and 80s this afternoon. This happens with mostly sunny skies. There may be some areas of fog in parts of eastern and southeastern Kettleland for your morning, but that will go away. See a high temperature today at 82 in Rapid City, 77 in Pierre, 79 Chamberlain. We'll go with 80 in Sioux Falls and 77 in Aberdeen. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. There's a pheasant hunt coming up that's hunting to solve food insecurity in the state.
Team Bowie Cares is hosting its 2nd annual Rooster Roundup. All the money raised will go to help provide holiday meals to those in need.
Vegetables, potatoes, gravy, stuffing, dinner roll, pie, etc. We believe that we can do that for $5 a person, delivered right to those that need it.
The team will use the old Eat Well mobile market to help distribute the meals.
Last year, the nonprofit handed out over 100,000 pounds of turkey.
The movie theater in Del Rapids needs a new projector.
Owner and operator Brian Anderson says it's aging and failing. A fundraiser this weekend will go toward a new projector.
The event will feature a silent auction and rummage sale. You could get your hands on some treasures.
Yeah, you know, if you are a movie lover, you know, we got costumes and posters and just some movie memorabilia.
Doors open at 8 a.m. Saturday at the theater. The silent auction portion runs from 10 to 11.
The Visual Arts Center at the Washington Pavilion in downtown Sioux Falls is set to host Art After Dark.
It's a new series that transforms the venue's 8 galleries into a late-night experience, including curator-led tours.
A special opportunity with our curators to hear insights from them about the work that's on the walls and the artists that we've chosen to be in these spaces, and just get that special experience.
We're talking about the artists that we're bringing here, the stories that they are telling, and really lifting up what these exhibitions are all about.
Art After Dark will also include a collage making activity and is tomorrow night from 6 to 9 at the Washington Pavilion. The cost is $16.82.
We provided a link where you can buy tickets with this story on KELLOLAND.com.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another Check Your Weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
Okay, weather forecast today. Temperatures cruising back to the upper 70s and low 80s this afternoon. And a few clouds will still dot the southeast parts of the region. No rain with this. It looks like after a warm day today, tonight we'll drop down in the 50s for overnight lows. Maybe a little fog in the northeast. We've had that tendency the last few mornings to have a little more fog over into central Minnesota. Tomorrow afternoon, though, look at that. low to mid 80s are very, very common, way above normal. Cold front starts to move into northwestern Ketherland by Friday, and that'll begin to trim the temperatures just a little bit. Northwest winds will also be part of the forecast as we kick off our weekend. That means Saturday, probably a few degrees cooler, but no major changes here. We're looking at mid 80s Thursday, Friday, 81 on Saturday, 86 Sunday, and mid 80s right through the end of the forecast. Aberdeen, dry skies, low 80s Thursday, Friday. Looks like mid 70s though for that Saturday, so that one does dip a little. And then mid 80s after that. Pierre, Central South Dakota, you guessed it, more of the same. Sunshine, low to mid 80s Thursday, Friday, upper 70s on Saturday. And Rapid City looks quiet, breezy though on Friday, high of 84. Check out more details online at kettleland.com.